Hi, welcome to the first edition of Gridiron TV. I'm your host, Stuart Young, and on today's show we'll bring some breaking news from the Edinburgh Wolves. We'll be joined by head coach Don Edmonston to discuss that breaking news, so don't go away, we'll be right back. Hi, welcome back to Gridiron TV. I'm your host, Stuart Young. We are joined by the Edinburgh Wolves head coach Don Edmonston. Don, thanks for joining us on today's show.
As I said.
Don, there's a big announcement on the way from the Edinburgh Wolves.
Yeah, we're lucky this year we can announce that we've got 3 new coaches coming to the Wolves. We've got Dennis Stockholm coming across from Stockholm New Machine, Andy McIver, who was a player with us last year and also a coach at Stirling Clansman, and Ben Langston, who's from North West Missouri.
Good. With the 3 coaches, obviously, we spoke at the end of last season. You found the coaching levels weren't as great as you wanted them to be. You were doing a lot of work yourself, bringing 3 guys on, by the sounds of things, with a lot of experience. What do you hope to achieve with these guys?
We're going to bring stability back to the ball club. Last year we had a hard time with coaches, personal reasons and work issues having to leave. Left a lot of the work to get done by 1 or 2 coaches. This year, bringing these 3 new guys in, bring stability and experience to the team, and I think we're going to be pushing on for next year. Definitely better than next year, and we're going to the bowl this year, that's the goal.
When you mentioned to me 3 key teams here, Stockholm Main Machine, big team in Sweden, won a division I believe 9-10 years in a row. Also you're looking at Andy McIver, who's been coaching the Clansmen, and the Clansmen have been going fantastic this season, and you're coaching there yourself. And also you look at Ben Langston as well, who's come from North West Missouri, another very good Division 2 side in college football. I mean, the experience that they're bringing, is this going to be the key for the Wolves getting to the bowl this year?
Yeah, it is. All 3 have got different things they can bring, the different positions. Dennis has taken over role as assistant head coach. He can specialise in quarterbacks. He's done defensive line, offensive line, tight end as well, so he's a bit of an all-round coach. Ben is defensive coordinator. His roles are going to be looking after the back 7, especially the linebackers and the corners and safeties. And we've got Andy, who's come in to take over as a wide receivers coach and offensive coordinator. So what they're going to bring to us is going to push us on for last year. We're a lot better and more stable.
We're also bringing 3 coaches in, Don. It's going to free your time up to actually spend more quality time, I suppose, with the players themselves, and get you a chance to actually see the guys from taking a stance back rather than being involved. Now, is that something that you're hoping is going to take the team to the bowl?
Yeah, definitely. Having extra sets of eyes and ears on the field has been massive, boosted last year. Make adjustments quicker, the different input from other coaches, more experience as well, so it's going to help us a lot.
And obviously you spoke to these guys, you've recruited them onto the team. Now these guys bought into that philosophy of bowls to go.
Yeah, something I've said to the team as well in meetings is that we are making sure this year we fulfil our potential. As I say in the States, the potential get coaches fired, and we've been saying we've got the potential to go to the bowl for 3 or 4 years, and we need to man up this year and do it, and I've put the pressure on the kids to step up and do it, and I believe they'll do the job.
I mean, it's going to be good getting 3 different experiences from different parts of the world, let's be honest. I mean, the football in Scandinavia is massive, some really cracking teams, especially at European level. You look at obviously North West Missouri in America. Ben's going to be bringing very good fundamentals, which I think is very important at an amateur level. Don, looking at Dennis and Ben specifically, coming from a higher level of football than Wolves play, obviously basic fundamentals there, and obviously the level of coaching that they've had and produced. I mean, that's going to be a massive boost to the Edinburgh team, isn't it? Bringing in this kind of experience in the fundamental side.
Yeah, I think I said before, that it's not a case that the British teams don't know what the fundamentals are. Or we don't coach it. It's just that, especially when you've not got a big staff, you struggle for time. So sometimes you skip over things and you work on install more than fundamentals. And both them coaches said to me that the guys will get sick of fundamentals. They're both believers in the fundamentals of the game. I know Andy's the same up at Stirling, and Stirling has got a good programme running. That's the reason I went there. And they work on fundamentals, and it's going to make the club better. we are able to then take the team further on the back of the work we do in practice, and we hope to get more tempo in practice and more quality reps, so that when we get on the field, there's not so much thinking, it comes to them more naturally.
Good. I mean, these guys, your recruits are still young enough. I mean, Andy played for the Wolves last season, and I know Dennis played for Stockholm, and obviously Ben for Missouri. Now, you hoping these guys might play for the team as well?
They're here to coach. They're here to coach, and if situations dictate that they play, then that's their decision. But they've been asked to come here as coaches, and primarily that's what they're going to be doing.
Good. So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back, and I'll be interviewing Dennis Stockholm.